There we go. There. Sorry about that. Technical difficulties all of the way here this morning. Oh, this is a rough morning for me. I'm not doing so hot. Have I got anybody there? Oh, yeah. Now I got audio. All right. Thank you for bearing with me, guys, and helping me figure this out. I'm not used to doing this live streaming stuff. I haven't been doing it long, and I'm still trying to figure out the software. There's Joseph. All right. Joseph chimed in and helped me out by telling me my audio wasn't working. I was oblivious to that. There's Joseph. All right. Thanks, Joe. I'm struggling here, buddy, if you can't tell, but we're working on it. We're getting there, one day at a time. What should we look at? What can we talk about? I'm struggling here, buddy, if you can't tell. I gotta turn the volume down on my phone. I'm gonna set this aside. We can look at the spread again. In the background, I put the ask and bid spread off a toss for MDGS, and I've been watching that closely. Three times now, I missed my chance to take profit because I was busy messing around with this live stream, trying to figure things out. But I'm not worried about it. I don't have a large position or anything. Let me repeat for the third time now. Welcome to Prepke Trading Strategies, a group that I started on Facebook Messenger, and now I live stream strategies that we talk about in the group on YouTube. As always, this is for educational purposes only. Now, with that being said, I entered MDGS. I'm about to lose. Oh, PED. Okay, $1.99. Thanks, Joe. We're going to look at PED. That was the other one this morning, pre-market. Whenever we're searching for stocks in the morning, we're looking for stocks that are gaining and have a catalyst, some fresh news that's causing that price change. And we're looking to make some profit off those movements. And I had ample time to take profit off of MDGS, and I totally dropped the ball this morning. Let's go take a look at PED. I got to get my phone. Uh-oh, now I lost my phone. Boy, I tell you, I'm really doing it today. All right, we're going to, I gotta re-bring my phone back up here. There it is. Hello, phone. Yep, I missed my chance. Now I'm taking a loss on MDGS. I gotta get my phone down out of the way. You guys can't even see me. I'm a hot mess this morning, gang. Let's go back and look at PED. I haven't lost money on my call. I'm down on all my trades this morning. I just haven't been able to focus. I've been messing around with my laptop and the software for live streaming, and I haven't really been able to pay attention to my trades that much. I really shouldn't be trading this morning because I'm busy dealing with all this technical junk on my laptop. What's the daily gainers? My microphone keeps falling down here. I'm like fall apart rabbit. MDG at PED. All right. Joe called it out at $1.99. It's at 206 right now. I see tweezers at support on the 1 minute at $1.87. And let's see what does the news say? PED commences exchange offer to acquire all outstanding common units of Sandridge. Oh, really? So, anytime there's a acquisition or when one company buys another one, there's two things you have to think about: the value and who's getting the more value. The company doing the buying or the company being bought. The merger or the acquisition. Also that when that company, like PED, when PED buys or acquires another company, they have to pay for that. They have to pay for that company. So that may be a short-term catalyst for to short that stock, because they're going to have to spend money on that. On the other side, if the company that they're buying is of great value, then even if they have to spend a lot of money to make that acquisition or that merger happen, if the public's perception of that merger or acquisition is going to send the value of that stock skyrocketing, well, then it doesn't matter either. The stock is still going to go up. And that's what I want to always press on you guys. There's a difference between the actual market value and what a stock is really worth. And what does a company do by putting their stock on the NASDAQ or on the markets? That's a way of finding value of a stock. And you and me and the people, the traders, we're the ones that decide that. So, though looking at the books, you can look up the financials and go through all the, technical jargon of doing fundamental analysis and seeing if the company is actually making money and has value for its shareholders. But in the end, it really doesn't matter, because it's people. And if people are willing to pay a certain price, then that's the fair value. That's the fair value of that stock, because people are willing to pay it. Plain and simple. Let's go back and take a peek. All right, nice uptrend. Look at Joe. Bravo, Joe. It was below EMA 200 when it dipped. That's a nice little trade right there. It may go up further in the day, but that's what I focus on. I focus on small trades, quick trades, 15, 20 minutes, catching dips, using Bollinger Bands and EMA to try to tell when a stock is going to reverse. And that's not always easy. I'm going to go on to toss. Excuse me. Whoa. What did I just do? That's loud. We'll have enough. That reminds me of that girl that eats things on videos, the sensory videos. We're gonna trade some stocks today. Whoa, that was super loud. Let's not do that again. here. Oh, pet is yeah. Pet is going back below. It looks like the 200 EMA, and I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say anytime this stock today drops below the EMA 200, I'm gonna call that a buy. Just because they have fresh news, and it's in an uptrend. So when should you decide that your uptrend is no longer an uptrend? We've bailed out on it. It's no longer an uptrend. Now it's a downtrend. When is that confirmed? When do you have confirmation of an uptrend? I'm going to ask Joe and see what he says about what he thinks, what he looks for when day trading. What is his confirmation? A signal of a reversal. Nice. So market value being perceived and actual value being based off the books and balance sheets. Yeah, market value being perception and actual value being based off the books and balance sheets. That's exactly what I'm talking about, Joe. I'm just going to type in here quick for his day trades. Can you guys hear me okay? Am I loud enough? I got about an 8-second delay, I think. Maybe longer. Oh, wow. Can you guys hear me okay? Am I loud enough? That's about a 12-second delay, I guess. That's not too bad. About an 8-second delay, I think. It's not terrible. Maybe longer. Oh, wow. Can you guys hear me okay? Am I loud? All right, thanks, Joe. Thanks for coming on here, too. Thanks for chiming in. I needed somebody to talk to, so I had some conversation about the morning's trades. And we're going to do this more often. We're going to make this a regular thing. We're going to get people from the group to join in, and then we're going to talk about our call-outs and our strategies, what our plan is ahead of time before we get into these trades. I'm watching the ask and bid spread in the background on MDGS. I'm cringing right now because I didn't set up my stop. I didn't set a limit. I'm being goofy this morning, guys. What's wrong with me? It's this going live stuff. It's got me all discombobulated. It's a terrible, terrible distraction. So, Joseph says positive price action above MA9 is what he uses when day trading as a reversal signal. I'm going to blow this up. We're going to take a peek and see what MA9 looks like when looking at some of these charts. All right, we're going to switch to MA. I have MA 5, 10, and 20. So the purple line is MA20, the orange is MA10, and the dark orange, I gotta change those colors, make them a little more easier to see. So I'm taking it, the MA5 and MA10 are pretty close to MA9. I'm just going to go ahead and change MA10 to MA9. And we're going to change color. There, we got MA9 on a green line now. It's a little easier to see. And we're dipping to 191. And let's look at the tape. We're going into a MACD downtrend. Percent B is low. I would call that a buy, but I always check the Bollinger Bands. Before I make a buy or a sell, I like to buy at the bottom band, okay, and I like to sell at the upper band. So I'm with Joseph on this. PED has recent news. That's a catalyst. It's a reason to trade. And we have price action from $1.90 to $2.20. So I would call that a buy right now. Let's see what happens. We're looking for a retracement back to the SMA or above. And if we buy at this price, we really have to be diligent at setting our stop. Bear with me here a moment, gang. Still experiencing technical difficulties. There we go. That's a little better. Ta-da. No, fail. All right, this is ridiculous. I'll be right back. I gotta grab something. Mike is calling me. Oh no, Mike. Hey, buddy.
Hey, how's it going?
I'm live on YouTube right now, and I'm struggling terribly.
That happened. You helped me with the pension this morning, right?
Yeah, for sure. As soon as I wrap up this horrible disaster I'm working on right now, I'll
Okay, you don't need a ride, do you?
No, I'll swing out there by you.
Sweet, yeah, we'll do that, and then have pizza, and we'll talk about some stock strategy today.
All right, bet, and we can go over my horrible mistakes this morning.
Hey, that's the only way you learn is by making mistakes, right?
That's right, buddy.
Alright, I'll see you in a little bit.
All right, see you then. Bye. Ish said he sold his AMD. I figured as much. 2 weeks isn't a very long expiration. So you really got to be careful with those. You can lose money fast. Time decay. All right. Back to. Oh, now I can't find, for some reason, I can't find Joe's comments. Oh, live chat. There it is. Remember to guard your privacy and abide by our community. Also, mostly use 1-minute charts. Start with daily and usually switch right to 1 minute. I do that too. And I don't know where I adopted that from. I guess, a lot of people preach about using the 15-minute charts and longer charts, and I just never got used to it. I never got used to trading on the 15-minute charts, especially when price is moving fast, like pre-market, like what we saw this morning. When a stock is moving that fast, I just don't like using the 15-minute charts. I don't feel like I'm getting an accurate idea of where the price is going from minute to minute. And if you have a plan, I guess it doesn't matter. If you set your limits ahead of time, as long as you got a solid strategy and you follow your rules, it really doesn't matter what time frame charts you use. It's more important that you have a plan and you follow it to a T. Never deviating from your strategy. Discipline at staying consistent with your strategy and your rules every day. I think that's the most important. A lot of people get all freaked out about technical indicators and patterns and all these different, and all of that doesn't matter if you don't follow your strategy or your rules. If you don't have a plan when going into a trade, the deck is already stacked against you. Yeah, and that's all I'm going to say about that. So I'm glad that we got some good trades this morning. I don't try to force trades. If I don't see movement with a fresh catalyst, I really don't like trading because that's not my recipe. My recipe for success is finding stocks that are moving after hours and pre-market and then quickly setting up a plan to take advantage of those movements while it's moving. Well, the volatility is there because soon as market opens, we see it all the time, quickly after some large trades, that volatility fades and the stock price slows down, and then it starts to become a mundane thing that drags out all day long. And I find that that's really not necessary. I can make the same profits, if not more, trading 15 to 20 minutes in the pre-market hours than a lot of people spend all day long staring at their charts, staring at their monitor, trying to get profits out of the market, doing the same thing that I do, just trading the spread off of catalysts, and I do it much quicker. I do it in like 15, 20 minutes, and I'm done for the day. Yesterday, MDLY, we nailed that sucker. We got it at $1.80 at 7 o'clock in the morning, and within a half hour to an hour, it hit 256, I believe. And that's a huge trade. Guys sit in front of their computers all day long trying to get a trade like that. And we can nail them at 15 minutes in the morning and be done for the day. That's my goal as a day trader. That's my goal in teaching people how to use Webull, is to not get caught up in it and get stuck staring at these things all day long and let it suck you in and hypnotize you. Have a reason to trade, have a plan when you trade, and don't stick around. I really like the phrase when somebody said penny stocks are like a casino. the longer you stick around, the more likely the house is going to win. And I find that to be true more and more. So, with that being said, what are we staring at here? All right. Pet is holding at $1.98. Joe called it out at $1.99. We'll watch that. Yeah. So again, I apologize for my lack of organization and preparedness for this morning's trades. I was a little late, but we're getting better at this every day, and I'm really proud of everybody in the group for sticking with me. Uh, it's been hard. It's difficult, especially when you're first starting. One of the biggest obstacles for a new trader is learning the language, learning the lingo. When I first started, I had no idea what people were talking about. It was all Greek to me. I stepped into my first chat group a few. What? What just happened? I just totally lost audio in my headphones. Oh, that was weird. Whoa. Okay, I'm having technical difficulties again, and I don't know why. So I'm going to end the stream for now, guys. Thanks for bearing with me. As always, stick to your plan. Don't overtrade. Don't FOMO. And I'll catch you guys later. Stay safe and happy trading.